my thoughts on the event, and my first ever YCS experience. It was a very fun event, and everyone was so friendly and nice. I saw some of my favorite content creators. I have never seen so many people in one hall before. Very big venue and space. I looked around a lot at different cards and stands. I got a coin for checking in on Friday, and some entry packs. I also collected a lot of bulk commons that people left out that I happily took for myself. I also bought some cards from the stands. Tempest Magician, Premite Roar and Drill Beam, and Alistair the Invoker. My record at the event and quick explanation. My record at the event was 2-3. I dropped after I lost round 5. I was there from 9 a.m. to almost 5 p.m. Round 6 didn't start until I got back to my hotel, which was about 30 minutes after I left. I lost round 1-0-2, Ryziel Fiendsmith, round 2 1-1-0 in time against Labyrinth Unchained. Round 3 lost 0-2, Ryziel Fiendsmith. Round 4 win 2-1 versus Chimera Azamina. Round 5 I lost 1-2 versus Fiendsmith Sprite. I could give a YouTube combo style explanation as to why I lost, but I'll sum it up quickly. Round 1 Exiton knighted both games and lost to Fiendsmith follow-up. Round 3 Exiton knighted again and Des Irae dealt piercing damage over Arya twice. Round 5 game 1 quick game, they had full combo. Game 3 they used Mannequin Cat to summon Christia and I lost. Deck reveal. I played Melodious, but before I tell why, I'm going to explain other decks I considered for the event. Decks I thought about playing: Tempai Striker, Memento, Bestial Control, and Crystron. I also thought about playing in the Edison and Speed dual side events. I was going to play Lightsworn, but I did not think I was prepared enough, so I didn't buy any cards for Edison or Speed duel. I had only tested one deck, one match with a Poker Night deck. Deck profile and explanation. I played Melodious for a few reasons. I only own this deck in paper, meaning if I wanted to play another deck, I would have to buy it, and I don't have extra money right now. I also thought it was a decent meta call. Arya versus Detonator is pretty good. That theory worked out well for me. Deck ratios 2 Soprano is completely fine. I've seen some people play 3, but it can only fuse with monsters on the field. 1 Concerto is very standard, but I wouldn't judge you for trying to play 2 copies. Elegy and Pot of Desires are interesting choices, but I do think they are very good. I also included Metaltronus because I was building my deck in the hope that Underworld Goddess would come in time, which it didn't, but that's a story for a different time. That's also why Zeus is in my deck. Ick why I played Access Code when Marilogic is better in multiple ways, but I kind of put together a lot of the side deck and part of the extra deck at the last minute because certain cards didn't come in time. Nibiru in the main was so bad for me. I only resolved it once, and I did win versus Labyrinth. The other 2 times, it was negated by Ryziel Cross. Cannon was fine, but probably should be another Melodious name. All the XYZ monsters and access code should be cut for Lina, Goddess, and another Melodious link too. Cut 4 monsters for 3, meaning you have 1 flex spot remaining. Why do I think the deck did bad? And why did I leave early? I opened lots of engine across my matches. That's not a bad thing, but if it continually happens, stuff like Exiton Knight 4 times will just destroy you. I was only able to stop Exiton Knight 1 time, and that was in a side event. I did not brick a single time, but I still struggled. Why did I leave early? I was tired. I was there from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. That is 9 hours of Yugioh. Most of that was waiting around for the next round to start. When time was called, you had to wait 20 minutes sometimes for all matches to be over. I was very tired, and my record was not good. You could say I could have still topped. That would mean I would have to win every single match I played from there on. I would have to play extremely well and not get unlucky at all. Side events. I played in a Rivalry of Warlords side event. It was pretty fun. They give you a deck box with a pre-constructed deck, and you play in an 8-man tournament. I got Live Twin with no trouble Sunny. I was able to win 2-1 versus Time Thief. My opponent bricked games 2 and 3. Round 2, I lost 1-2 to S-Force because they have a monster that can banish my monsters, and I need my graveyard. Before I left, I played in a Yugioh Day event where I got 3 free Genesis Impact packs and a Pearly Field Center. Round 1, I played against Voiceless Voice Ryziel. Game 1, I lost. I didn't have enough to stop both engines and got overwhelmed. Game 2 I sat on Arya and won in time by 250 life points. Sudden death, since there can't be any ties. How sudden death works is you roll a dice to decide who goes first. Only 4 turns. Turn 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I win the dice roll and decide to go second, so I get 2 battle phases. Open with Orange Light Talent, Ash Blossom, Sonata, and Imperm. Turn 2 I drew Refrain for turn. I leave the main phase with Botcha, Sonata, and Arya all in attack mode. I attack their Skull Guardian and deal 950 damage. Prayers and Grave triggers and summon Saravis from the deck. I had to end my turn because I was locked into Melodious monsters only. Refrain was impermed, and I had to use the Link 2 to combo. My opponent starts their turn with Ultimate Slayer on Botcha. They combo and end on double Skull Guardian with double low on field. I should have used Orange Light when they normal summon low, because after that everything snowballed from there. I take a bunch of damage from my monsters being in attack position. I should have put all my monsters but Botcha in defense position. Turn for the last turn of the duel, I draw Imperm, which is dead. I had no plays at all, and I didn't have a second Link 2 in the extra deck to combo further, but it would have probably gotten stopped. What did I change from the main event to side events? I put Nib in the side deck, added a 3rd Droll to the main deck, and 2 Ghost Ogre, making my main deck count 41. I also replaced Zeus with Typhon and removed Metaltronus, since I couldn't use it very well. I also added the Meowls I pulled to the side deck. This video would be a lot longer, but if I wrote everything I did in my notes, this video would be over 20+ minutes long. So I'll spare you all the extra details. If you want more explanation on something, just comment it down below. Event wrap-up and final thoughts. The event was really fun. I saw Yugioh, Triff, Yassine, DB Grinder, Jesse Cotton, Metagames GX, Phantoms Yugioh Tombox, and Christian Urania. Everyone I talked to was very nice, and it was so much fun. I spent way too much money at the event on cards and sleeves, LOL. I have lots of ideas for how I could change and improve my deck list for the future. Overall, the event was very fun, and I learned a lot. My most up-to-date Melodious deck list will be linked in the description for anyone who cares. Thank you if you made this far into the video. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe for more content.